In this video, we're going to be using the Gillette Lime Shaving Cream and the Merkur 34C. Stay tuned. Hey there, folks, and welcome back for another video. I'm your host, CDB. Thanks so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it. And today, we're just going to do a basic, easygoing shave. And we're going to be using the Gillette Lime Shaving Cream. And this is out of India. And I got this at the razor company. It is $5.99 for 3.28 ounces or $1.82 an ounce, which is exceptional on a cost chart there. And you can likely get this even cheaper in other places, but it's still very, very inexpensive all the same. Very easy to lather. I love the ease of use on these sort of products. We're also going to be using the old school Merkur 34C using a feather blade. This is a two-piece razor. If you're new, the bottom unscrews, top comes off. Got my feather loaded in there. It goes back down like so, and you crank it down. And this is one of the first safety razors that I ever used, and still one of my favorites. It's a very good mild razor. So let's get right into it today with the little misting. This is just plain water, a little under 24 hours growth today. I'm shaving a little bit early, but we hope to get a great shave today, and I want to thank you all for joining me. The brush today is the APShaveco. This is a jade handle. This is from their handcrafted series. They have drops like twice a week or so, usually on Saturday, and I can't remember the other day. The knot is cashmere, and this is the Captain's Choice copper bowl. And as you can see there, I don't think we'll have any problems with lathering today. I really like using these products that are straightforward and easy to use. Every now and then you'll get something finicky that requires, a little more finesse, and sometimes we don't do a great job with that, like we saw the other day on the Zaharoff Signature Royale. I don't know what it is about that soap and me, but we just don't get along, and I did get too much water. What I do is, when the lather comes down on a handle like that, I'll rinse it off in the sink, and water gets in the knot, and typically that's not a problem. But with the Zaharoff Signature Royale the other day, it just completely got too much water in the knot, more than the soap could handle, and so it made the lather quite thin. So that's why I said it was on me. But that soap, that particular one, for me, is a lot more finicky than other soaps. But it has a magnificent scent, and most people don't have a problem with it. So, it's me. And that's why I say it's me. I know a lot of people watch that and they went, oh, you're being too kind. No, I mean, if I think it's me, I'm going to say so. That said, I typically don't have those problems, and you see me lathering soaps every single day. And again, I'm going to rinse the handle off right there, which is what I just did. And you can see there's, water gets in the knot, but that's never a problem. But it was the other day. So, that is what it is. But this stuff is easy to use, inexpensive, and we hope to get a great shave with it today. We expect to get a great shave with it today. All right, here we go. Merkur 34C classic razor. Been around for a long time. It is often recommended to new folks, but for me, still works great. And I'm a very experienced shaver, as you can see by all the videos, but still, this razor works great for me. It's about usually between $35 and $40, depending on where you get it. And for me, I still like it. You get a little bit of blade feel, but not too much. And when you pair it with something like this feather, which is quite a sharp blade. I don't think it's menacingly sharp, but some people do. I think this is a very nice shaver. I've been using a lot of swanky premium razors lately, and I said, let's just go back to basics today with the Merkur 34C, and it is very nice. I like it a lot, which is why it remains in my shaving arsenal. It's a very nice razor. It's not always about spending the most money to get the best result. Sometimes you can spend a little bit of money and still get the same result. It's not always a get what you pay for thing. However, the premium razors give you that, they're good to hold and feel and look at, and kind of make you feel good because of the craftsmanship. But in terms of actual use, this razor here will always be one of my favorites. And it's not going to be replaced, no matter how much other razors cost. Like, it'll never be knocked out because I just enjoy using it. So I try to bring it out every now and then, and I just go back and have a basic, sort of get back to basic shave. And that was quite nice on that first pass, no problem at all. The cream did quite well. The scent on it is, it's light. You do get a little bit of a lime scent, but it's nothing remarkable. The ingredients, I'll show it to you right there because I forgot to do that. But overall, lathers easily, plenty slick enough, and that's what we want. And no problems with the lather here today. It whipped up quite easily, and that is sort of a characteristic of these creams. You can get too much water in these creams. That's something you do have to be careful with, but I find that the ease of use is there. And again, the scent on this one, I don't find it to be remarkable, but these Indian creams are usually quite affordable, and they do a good job for me. They don't dry out my skin or anything like that. Some people claim they do, and I don't doubt their claims. So if that's the case for you, just make sure you follow up with some post-shave products that provide that needed moisturizing or whatever it is. For me, these creams just work well. I don't have any problems with them whatsoever. The ease of use is good, and you can just get a nice, easy-going shave with them. And again, see how that lather tends to run down on the handle? What I do is I rinse it off, and that's what I was doing the other day with Zaharoff, and it did not like that extra water. And so that's why I said that's on me. But I do it with every other soap without problem, so, still on me, though. Some soaps are a little more finicky about what they can handle, and you just have to figure out how to get the best out of them. But I don't want it to ever lead people to believe that something is bad. If it's something that I'm doing, which is why I took responsibility for that. I know some people disagreed with me, but most people get good results out of that soap. So that being the case, I'm inclined to believe it was that extra water I was getting into the brush, because I already had it well hydrated, because I appreciate a well hydrated lather. Tell you what, the old Merkur 34C still hits the spot. Even today, I like it a lot. I enjoy using it, which is why it's still here. Otherwise, it wouldn't be, because, it's have so many great razors. It's hard for a razor to make the cut here, But this one, I just really enjoy using it. And I think I don't even know what pass I'm on. I think I'm going against the grain already. We'll go across the grain and pass 3. I'm getting ahead of myself here. It's no big deal. It's no big deal at all. It'll all come out the same whether I do the against the grain pass secondly. Typically, I would go across the grain on pass 2 on the cheeks, but I got busy talking and forgot what I was doing, and that's entirely okay. It's an enjoyable shave, though. I really enjoy sort of getting back to basics, so to speak. And I would say if you want a nice, expensive cream, maybe you're inexpensive cream, maybe you're traveling or something like that, and you see one of these around, pick it up and give it a shot. It's nothing to lose at the price. I've seen these, I believe, as low as like $2. So, again, I would say the scent on this is just mildly lime. It's nothing that's like a citrus blast or anything like that. So keep that in mind. The scent will not wow you, but the cream itself is plenty slick enough and will lend itself, I think, to providing for a good shave, doing its job. And its role is just for me, is just to provide that slickness, to make sure that razor is gliding efficiently. That's what it comes down to for me. And if it does that, I'm happy with it. I'm not looking for, personally, a bunch of post-shave properties. I use post-shave products for that, like That's where my witch hazel comes in. And it provides the things that I need for as far as post-shave goes. That witch hazel, aloe, which I like. Okay, it's good enough there. We don't need to spend all day on it. But as you can see, there are no problems. And, you know, I rinsed that handle the same way I was doing the other day. So most products seem to handle it well, but the other day it just did not handle it very well. So, you know, you do have to be aware on what certain soaps, what they can and cannot handle, and try to get the best out of them. And I don't always do that because I'm human, make mistakes. The feather blade here feels, to me, it's a perfect match for the Merkur 34C. Now, some people call them more aggressive blades. To me, I don't feel any more blade. Aggression to me is sort of like blade feel. How much do you feel it? And using a sharp blade doesn't make me feel it anymore, quite frankly. So I don't find the feather to be an aggressive feeling blade, but it is sharp. And so if you feel that sharpness, I can understand that. But the blade feel is the blade feel. Like the amount of blade you feel, that's typically what I equate to aggression. But I don't find the feather, and certainly not in this razor, feels crazy aggressive or anything like that. It is sharp, and there are tests where they've actually, sorry, my nose is itching. There are tests where they've actually tested blades. If I think about it, I'll link that website below for you. There's a lot of ads and stuff on it, but you can see how they rated the sharpness of the blade and longevity and smoothness. And they actually, excuse me, not smoothness perhaps, but sharpness. They tested it with the machine. So feather is definitely one of the sharpest blades available, according to that test. And I would agree. I think it's a sharp blade, generally speaking. But I have never been one of those people that fear the feather blade. I just don't think it's founded. I think you use the blade, you respect the blade, do the right things with the blade, and a feather will cut well and provide for a very nice shave. It always has for me, and it's definitely one of my favorite blades. Although they're expensive, which is why you don't see me use them all the time, because they cost 2 or 3 times what some of the other blades cost. But in a razor like this, absolute perfection. And honestly, a feather for me, almost in any razor, is a very good combination, typically. Okay, let me rinse. We'll come back and get into the post. Stay tuned. All right, and we are back. And off cam, we did a warm water rinse. We followed it with the alum, no stinging whatsoever. So that was a super nice, smooth shave. We rinsed the alum off with cool water, and then followed up with our Thayer's Witch Hazel, just in a spray bottle. Magic, because it's made by witches. And I remind you, the products I'm using will always be below. So if you're interested, check those out, but never trying to sell you anything. It's always your choice. Okay, the razor today was Merkur 34C with the feather blade. Tremendous combination. Still a razor that I truly love. Excellent. The cream today was the Gillette lime shaving cream. Again, the scent is not remarkable, but the ease of use is high, plenty slick enough. I had a great shave with it. I really enjoyed it. Of course, we had our Captain's Choice Copper Bowl and our APShaveco Jade. This is the handcrafted series with a cashmere knot, super nice. And we're gonna finish it off today with something that is completely different. This old vintage skin bracer, which sort of reminds me of my dad, because he had this sitting in the medicine cabinet when I was a kid. So we look forward to slapping this on and reminiscing. And some of these old school aftershaves don't have restrictors, so I just put my finger over it and use it as a restrictor, like so. No problem. No big difficult thing to do. Ah, yeah. That old school British Sterling. Nice throwback scent. And we are going to have a great day. And I hope wherever you are, you have a great day as well. Thanks so much for joining us. Until next time, I've been your host, CDB, reminding you, it's your shave, do it your way. And as always, God bless.